Hello, I'm Nicole Kramer, one of 10 members of the Board of Education of Charles County. Here is a brief recap of what happened during the board's last meeting of 2023. The December board meeting marks the last meeting of the first year of service for Board of Education 18. The superintendent and many of the board members remarked on the last year, and the board is looking forward to another year ahead. First up on the agenda was a presentation from Ms. Acton, CCPS Chief Financial Officer, and Dr. Navarro on budget considerations for the upcoming budget discussions, which will ensue beginning in January. Some of the highlighted areas that we can expect to see a need for additional funding allocations in 24-25 include additional funding to support newly added dual enrollment in early college programs, the opening of a second early learning center in Waldorf, support for expanding academic programs such as the dual language immersion program at Middleton Elementary, and the expansion of student services to provide additional behavioral and mental health supports. The board received a follow-up to the presentation on eligibility policy recommendations again from Director of Student Activities, Mr. Paulet, and Chief of Schools, Dr. Marvin Jones. This presentation provided additional data that the board had previously requested as it relates to eligibility broken down by high school and special education data. The board had a very robust discussion on what a potential revised policy could look like. More to come on that. Next, the board received an update on the approved capital funding projects from Mr. Andrus, Director of Planning and Construction. Mr. Andrus reported that while only 3 of the 11 projects submitted to the state were approved, that decision is being appealed. The approved projects currently impact the renovations at T.C. Martin, Elementary School 23, and HVAC repairs at Smallwood Middle School. Ms. Mackey, CCPS Director of Communications, provided an update on the naming of Elementary School 23. CCPS received 50 naming suggestions, which were provided to the committee at their first meeting during mid-December. The public will have an opportunity to review and provide feedback on the suggested names at a later time. Finally, the board received legislative updates concerning potential legislation being drafted by the Maryland Association of Boards of Education to address concerns among school systems in Maryland with regard to the implementation of the Blueprint for Maryland, and the board continued their discussion on the drafting of the board handbook. If you are interested in rewatching any meeting, go to the information listed on your screen. You can watch specific segments like recognition or a specific topic of any board meeting online.